Chapter 12 The Queen's Garden. "Now," said Alice, "I must get into that beautiful garden with pretty flowers and wildflowers that looked about. There is a big tree in here." She knows to the tree our door in it. It opened the door and went in. Again she saw a long room in the small doorway, and again she saw a little table. The gold key was still on it. Now I shouldered to open the door to last, but Alice. They quickly took the cold here in the table and opened the dear little door. It is knocked in the door because it's too large for. It took a bite and a piece of marshmallow in the ring, and at once it grew small. Now she could through the open door is a beautiful garden on the left. A lot of pretty flowers and blue garden. At one corner she saw a large rose tree. The roses in the wall were white. 3 gardeners were sitting on the tree. It quickly painted in red. Alice stood and looked at the garden for a long time. "I rather understand George," she thought. And the king knocked at the garden in very politely. "Will you please tell me why are you painting sweet roses red?" The 3 gardeners looked at Alice and said nothing. Suddenly she saw the red around people. The cards. Yes, where are the cards? One of the gardeners is 5, and another is 7, and the 4th garden is 2. "How funny," said Alice. "When there are cards, but where are the other cards in the back?" "You see, miss," said the last, "where's my mistake? We put the red rose where the queen doesn't like roses. She likes only red roses. You're afraid to cut out her head. Everybody's afraid her. Every minute she cries after the head, after the heart. That we painted out roses red. The hottest queen knows its mistake." At this moment, 5 girls, "The queen! The queen!" The queen freaked out at once, fell in flourishes. Alice looked about and her big processor's cards was far away. The cards were walking to the 2 and hand in hand. First Alice saw the shoulders. After the shoulders, she saw kings and queens were out. Suddenly she saw to the white rabbit. She was talking with the queen and not see Alice. When the next ball to past fell. And at last Alice saw the king and the queen of hearts. "Alice showed my face too," but Alice, "No, I should not show it. I want to suit the vacation themes." She just stood on wheels and waited. Soon the procession flew. All the carts stopped and looked at Alice. The queen's heart looked to her and asked, "Who is there is?" It sounded in the maid's house, but her wasn't proud something. "Idiot," said the queen, and threw the Alice and asked, "What is your name, child?" "My name is Alice, your majesty," and answered Alice very polite, but she held herself. "Where along the further cards and most of the beer." Then the procession went out to the 3 gardens, and the lines of the faces round the rose tree. "And who are we?" asked the queen. She answered in the rollers faces, and the queen told the backs, and red bows in the senior's back of olive were the cards. "Are the gardens, or soldiers, or who are we?" cried the queen, angry. "I don't know," answered Alice. "I don't know but here." She thought, "Perhaps my angel not for it, and for it she will know the cards." The queen looked to Alice for some time and her angry dog. Her face is rent, and suddenly it shrank. Over her head! The whole city, said Alice, and went to the penguin and said, "Why, dear, she is only a child. You mustn't hug her." The queen traveled way to angry and said to the mirror house, "Don't over." And next to home. "Get up!" cried the queen. The three guardians jumped on the walls, they bowed about for a long time. "Stop it!" cried the queen. They looked to the rose tree and said, "What are you doing to the tree?" Two bowed and said, "Your Majesty, you are a child." The queen noticed him. She only said, "Oh, I see." Then they shouted their shoulders and cried, "Over your heads!" The queens and the procession trimmed down. The soldiers wanted to catch the guardian, and the poor guardian Alice and cried, "Help, help!" "I shall help you," said Alice, "when it's not cut off your head, and put us into a large purple and sea." The soldiers looked to the guardian here and here with no town, but held his town in the protection. Alice saw the film. "Can you play to that?" shouted the queen sudden. The soldiers snapped the wings and looked at Alice. Everybody looks too. Alice saw the student and the queen asked her, but not scholars. "Yes," she answered, "I can." "Let's begin, well," said the queen. "It's a very, very warm day." Its small voice said behind her. Alice saw the rain rabbit and walking behind her. "Very," said Alice. "Where is the Duchess?" "Hush, hush," said the rabbit. It looked about and winked put a smile to Alice. "The Duchess in a prison and told to flat." "Why?" said Alice. "She boxed the queen's ears," the rabbit began. Alice laughed. "It's funny," she said. But the rabbit fluttered. It said to Alice, "Oh, hush, the queen's is here." "Oh, see, the Duchess came red." And the queen said, "After the head and the Duchess." At that moment the queen shouted, "Get to your places, let's begin again." All the carts began to run toward the broken ground and ran back. They pushed the fowl and sat down and got up in the field. At last, begin.